today is, don't forget, it's Madigaho Day. So what's Madigaho Day? It means it's the day that I am reading with Hogarth, Diane's Tarot, myself, and hopefully Marie will be looking in until we get her back up online again with the fearsome foursome. Anyway, so look for that today. Yesterday I went out and I got some very cool things. I got a piece of the Chit Chat, a chondrite asteroid. So here it is. This little piece, you can't believe how much it costs for this little piece. Don't even want to tell you. But this is a piece of the asteroid. It's the oldest lava that they've found. It's older than the Earth. It's over 4 billion years old. And when you hold this, it has got such a different energy. Now, I got this as well as I got tektites. And especially this one. I have 2 of them. I bought 2 tektites. Okay. And these are really strong, the energy. And you hold this one and the little asteroid piece together, and they are zooming. I am telling you, these 2 are really, they're really zooming. The guy in the, we have one place here that's a big shop with all different types of crystals and stones and things. And when he holds these 3 pieces together, the hair stands up on his. It's like, so, yeah, no, these are very, very cool. I'm thinking about making this one into a pendant. That's why I bought this one particularly. I like the shape of it. And just the feeling of this one is just amazing. I think it's stronger than the larger one, actually, as far as the energy is concerned. Very strong. And the other thing I found yesterday, now I got this one not at that particular gem shop, but I got this at, there's another, the Funky Karma. Now you know you got to go to a place called Funky Karma, okay? So I went to the Funky Karma yesterday, and I found this, and now you can't see it online. I don't know why it's not picking up the color, but it's a bloodstone, which is one of my birthstones, bloodstone. But this one has, it's just, at first I was looking at it and say, now is that a bloodstone or is that a jasper? Because it's just got the most red in any bloodstone I've ever seen. So, of course, I had to pick that one up. That one was fabulous. Okay. And I did get a few others. I got this little piece. Isn't he cool? I think he's just really cool. So, this is another one of the little pieces I got yesterday. So, I keep that one right here. But yeah, went out yesterday and that was a lot of fun. They do have another one there. Again, it's expensive. But it's where you find the emeralds, and it's kind of like it's like a brilliant blue-green, and the one I fell in love with, it just like lights up from the inside. It's beautiful. It's a little stone, like about that big. It's $150, so not cheap. Just like this little guy, not cheap. But, you know, how often do you come across something that's older than this planet? Okay, by, what did they say, more than 20 million years older than Earth? So, yeah, it's like, oh, I wanted to, and again, when you hold it, you can feel it's just got such a different energy. So I do really like this little bitty piece. But yeah, anyway, so mainly I wanted to say today is Madigaho Day. So we'll be on at my usual time, 4 o'clock my time here, and what is it, 6 o'clock Eastern time, and that would be what, maybe 2 o'clock? Don't quote me on that. On the Western California time, maybe. Anyway, but today we'll be online, live. So that's what I wanted to put out this morning and just show you my you know, really fun things I got. I just think this one is so cool. It's like a crystal, and then it's got all these other little crystals growing on it. Yeah, just very cool. And of course, the asteroid. This one is the Chit 002, a chondrite. And this little piece here is only 1.01 gram. Very tiny. But yeah, no, I love it. I would like to have a larger piece if I could afford it, because the energy on this one is just like crazy. It's crazy energy on that little bitty piece. And then with that and the tektite, they just amp each other up, and so it's just wow. Zooming. So anyway, I'm going to leave that here. You know, I do love my crystals and stuff. You can see my collection behind me, and, you know, I have my crystal balls and things. I love this one. This one's got all sorts of rainbows in it and things, which it's not picking up in the light here. But if you were here, you could see it's got a ton of rainbows in it. Smoky quartz, which I love. I do love my all my things from the earth, you know, all my stones. Every time I go somewhere, I find the stones. I bring them back with me, like this one. I love this one. Again, if you could see this in person, it's got a lot of the little bright flecks in it from quartz that just show up like little stars. I love the feeling of this one. But yeah, I wind up finding little stones that I bring back from my adventures. Here's another one. I like that it's got this secondary part that's growing here. So very cool. I like that stone. And then this one, I really like it. If you could see this in person, this looks like a person with their hair, and they're standing here and they're holding something, but it's really hard to see online. But it's a very cool, also very cool stone. So some of the ones I have, you know, they just speak to me. They're not necessarily the most beautiful stone, but they've got substance. They've got, you know, there's just something about them. And so when you're collecting stones and stuff, it doesn't also always have to be that they're the most beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love my gemstones, okay? I love my little, here's my earrings that I got, my emeralds. And I was just fortunate. I got this one. Now, I used to go, I lived in Florida, and Ronald was working in the jewelry field, selling jewelry in Germany, and so I would get to go with him to the big jewelry shows, and this was for the people that are selling jewelry. This is a wholesale, and they would have, you can't believe the diamonds they had there. Just, crazy, huge diamonds and stuff. And I would, basically I saved my money up, and I'd go to the show once a year, and I'd be able to scour the show to find the piece that I wanted to buy and bring home, And I went, and I was so fortunate. The guy he usually bought jewelry from to resale in Germany, right next to where he was at, and I would go with him to help pick out jewelry and stuff sometimes, for him to take to sell. So, but right close to that booth, I bought this ring. I bought this, and I got it for a killer price. I was looking at it and I go, and this guy apparently didn't know what he had. Here he is in the jewelry business, and he really didn't know his stones that well. How can you be in the jewelry business and not know your stones? And I bought it, and then I took it around the corner to where they sell all the Colombian emeralds. That's all they sold was emeralds. So they know them inside and out, and they couldn't believe the deal I got on this ring, because it is a really stunning, beautiful emerald. But I would be really lucky. I would run across these deals, and like I said, I would scour the whole place. It's like 3 huge rooms of just unending jewelry and diamonds and rubies and everything you can think of was there. Now, the most beautiful one I saw was a genuine blue diamond, and it was not irradiated. It wasn't an irradiated diamond. This was a genuine blue diamond. It was gorgeous. And I saw some red diamonds. The red diamonds are really rare, but it was not, it wasn't pretty at all. You think a red diamond would be like a ruby or something. It's not. It's kind of like a purplish red, a lot of inclusions. It wasn't that pretty. It's just rare. A lot of people would like to buy it just because it's rare, but wasn't that exciting. But anyway, yeah, I used to love to go there once a year to the big, huge jewelry show they would have there. And they would have this couple there, this gay couple, these 2 guys, and they had the most gorgeous, they specialized in antique jewelry. Beautiful. And they wore the most diamonds. And I know the one show, this guy, he had bought this huge diamond ring. He loved the flash. They could afford it. They live in Palm Springs and they can afford it. But yeah, they had the most beautiful pieces of antique jewelry. And they just, they'd be decked out in diamonds and diamonds and more diamonds. So that was fun. I did enjoy that. So I do have, my collection of things I've collected throughout the years. I always keep my eyes open for, good deals and things. Like the ring I wore the other day, that great big thing, it was huge. It's is it a white topaz or was it a zircon? A natural zircon, it's not the cubic zirconia, it's the stone zircon. But it's huge, it's like 20 something carats. It's a huge, huge thing that I have sometimes. But I was interested, in the spiritual properties of them, etc. So that's why I have my collection. And then yesterday, I wore that great big, my aquamarine. It's my birthstone. And I did run across, again, a killer deal. And the stone I have, I forget, what is it, like 17 carats or something? I wore it yesterday. It's huge, huge. Okay, so I got that and the earrings and the necklace and the bracelet, I got a whole set of aquamarine. I don't wear them very often because, for one, that ring is so huge. But aquamarine, I hate to think what it's worth now because, all my jewelry I have I bought like years ago. So they weren't nearly as expensive as they are now. Come here, Max. You want to come up? Come on, little man. He wants to come up. Come here. Come on. Okay. Come on, shorten the butt. Come on, shorten the butt. Come on, my little man. Okay, he's a good boy. He wants to come up and say hello. You come up and say hello? Yeah? Yeah, share the love. Yeah, and come up and share the love. He is such a sweetie. He is just such a good boy. Huh? He says, except for I like to be a pest and give my sissy kisses because she doesn't like it and I like to be a pest. Yeah, you do. Admit it. You are. Yeah. I hear her somewhere close because I can hear her snoring. Oh, there she is. Anyway, so mainly the thing today was just to say, don't forget to watch Madigaho today. We will be on. And, I just wanted to share my little treasures that I found. They, and I just think this is amazing that it's older than planet Earth. Crazy, huh? And just, again, the energy of them is so insane. Now, I did find online, I just bought a pendant, and I can't wait till it shows up. It's also made from meteorite. Very cool. So I can't wait to see it's a different one than this. It's a different one. But I'm really interested in that one coming in just to see what the energy is with that. So a lot of fun. What, Mr. Max? No, Missy May, you can't jump up here too. No, she's looking, she wants to come. She says, well, Max is on your lap. Why can't I get up there? Because there's not enough room for all of us up here at the same time. You're a good girl. So I'm going to leave this here and get ready to go for my coffee in just a few minutes. Think I'll actually go out and get coffee this morning. Something fun to do. Yeah. And then come back and get ready for Madigaho Day. What, mate? No, you cannot come up here. She is... she's trouble. She wants to jump up here. No, you can't come up here. She says, but my brother's up there. And I can jump up there. I can jump up there easy. There's just no room. There's no room. Okay, you get down now too. He said, Mama, rub a belly, rub a belly. Ah, yeah, that feels good. Okay, down you go, Mr. Max. Go with your sister. No, you're not coming up here. So I'm going to leave this here, love and light, and we'll see you online with my dig-a-hoe today.